Welcome to upto. 8 countries offering golden visas to investors and top talent. More governments are looking to attract high-worth individuals and highly skilled professionals as they seek to overcome the pandemic. So what is a golden visa? Governments of various countries grant immediate permanent residency and citizenship to foreign investors against a significant investment in real estate. No requirement to live in the country after making the investment. The minimum investment is no less than $250,000, but can go up to $10 million. Depending on the size of investment and the country, the processing times by most countries are from 1 week to 2 months. There is a great demand for European golden visa programs from investors coming from Middle East, Asia and Africa. Thailand. Thailand has joined a long list of countries to introduce a golden visa scheme to attract highly skilled workers and entrepreneurs to the country. For years, countries have introduced golden visas to promote foreign investment and attract talented people. Those who apply for a golden visa can acquire a second passport, or at least residency in another country for themselves and their family members. Typically, an applicant simply has to park money in the country, usually in real estate or business investments. The amount invested depends on the type of visa on offer, but applicants usually have to part with hundreds of thousands of dollars for the privilege, and in some cases, millions. New Zealand. Foreigners can gain residency in New Zealand through the Investor 1 and Investor 2 visa programs. If you have $7 million to invest in New Zealand over a 3-year period, you can apply for New Zealand residence under the Investor 1 scheme. If successful, you can go to New Zealand to live, work and study in the country. The visa application includes your wife and any dependent children aged 24 and under. As part of the Investor 2 scheme, experienced business people who have a minimum of $2.1 million in available funds or assets can apply for residency. UK. People eyeing the UK as an option for both work and leisure can gain residency by investing at least $2.7 million through the UK Tier 1 investor visa. Applicants must be 18 or over and will need to prove that the money has been acquired legally and belongs to him or her or a spouse. The visa is valid for a period of 3 years and 4 months and is extendable for another 2 years. Canada. Throughout the world, Canada is noted for its quality educational and healthcare systems. A popular destination for international students, it has also become a hub for foreign investment. Several years ago, the country offered citizenship for those willing to invest a minimum of $160,000 in an already existing business, or create a new one with the same amount. Under the criteria, the investor also has to create at least one full-time job. For a permanent resident or citizen of Canada, those holding a Canada residence permit, spending at least 183 days each year in the country, are eligible to apply for Canadian citizenship after 3 years. Switzerland. Switzerland offers a very different, but simple long-term residency by investment program for those that want to live or open a business in the county, which is home to a large number of international organizations. They have to pay annual taxation, which is typically between $160,000 and $1.1 million. Those holding Switzerland residence can travel visa-free through the whole Schengen area, which covers most EU member countries. The United States. The EB-5 visa program allows foreign investors to become lawful U.S. permanent residents. This visa is also known as the employment-based fifth preference green card category. To be eligible, applicants need to invest at least $500,000 in a new commercial enterprise. The U.S. Investor Visa Program is intended to promote economic growth and encourage foreign investments. It was created in 1990 and renewed in 2019 under the Trump administration. Malta. Last year, legislation granting citizenship by naturalization for exceptional services was enacted in Malta so that individuals and families worldwide could contribute to the nation's economic development. There are 3 ways to get Maltese citizenship: through investment, buying property, investing in bonds, or contributing in some way to the development of the country. In general, those looking to gain citizenship require funds of about $1 million, which includes government fees and citizenship application costs. The sum may increase depending on the size of the investor's family. There are a host of benefits that come with having Maltese citizenship, including the right to travel visa-free, or with a visa on arrival to more than 180 world destinations. Successful candidates will also automatically get EU citizenship and be granted the right to live, work, and study in any of the EU member countries. St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts and Nevis's citizenship program by investment is the oldest in the world. It was launched in 1984. Since then, more than 20,000 applicants have received passports. To obtain citizenship, investors make a non-refundable contribution to the state fund of $150,000, or buy real estate for $200,000. The real estate option is more profitable, as the capital invested can be recouped in 5 to 7 years. Investors do not take exams in the language or history of the country. There are also no residency requirements. Applicants do not need to come to St. Kitts and Nevis before or after obtaining their passport. The investor can include family members in the application: spouse, children, parents and siblings. They are granted citizenship at the same time as the investor. St. Kitts and Nevis citizenship by investment can be inherited by the investor's children. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.